Hello, everyone. Time for another edition of What Do We Learn for this week? And I'll post it on my website, lhmusicworld.weebly.com, and so is my Facebook page as well. So let's get started. So, what do we learn for this week? Let's talk about, Stephen, these two things you don't want to know about that. Stephen Colbert. Oh, God. And here's my observation for you. This is why I did post it on Blaze, no, not Blaze, my website. LH Music's world website. So this is why I cannot believe my eyes and ears about this. And I mean to tell you this, it's so ridiculous that I've had Stephen Colbert is just getting ready to quit in May of 2026 for on CBS. So I have no objection whatsoever about these things, about all that, as far as we're concerned. And give me one good reasons why that you guess that FCC chief Brandon Carr is getting ready to pull the plug. Yes, that's right. Getting ready to pull the plug on on Stephen Colbert. So who knows? Can be civilized. And what comes next on the list of things? Jasmine Crockett. And in my opinion, about you guessed it. That's right. She hits back with you guessed it, on her Twitter account, and listen to this. I tell you one thing is she's blasting Stephen Colbert out at a time like this. Oh God! And want you to listen to this right before your very eyes and ears, and see what in God's name and vain is going on about this one. Oh God! Oh boy! Trust me. Listen to this from Jasmine Crockett, hat tip Weston Lensman. Mhm. As I hear it, as I hear it. That's what you think. Because as I said to you, because I'll be doing this for Blaze Station Thursdays, and so is Friday Night Blaze Station podcasts from Angel Song Productions and Spreaker Studios. No, it's not the Spreaker Studios. Oh yeah, that's my everyday agenda. What it is. But anyways, I will do this at Zozo Coffee House this weekend because I will blast to your face, Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, you. You try to defend Stephen Colbert by a long shot at a time like this. You're so wrong because Brandon Carr is gonna do this, pull the trigger for these equal time rules about that. Yeah, late show and reiterating these guidelines. Just reminders of the whole network could be obligation. Now, take for instance, what if I told you you watch late night or daytime talk shows like The View? Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg, that is. And so, as you guessed it, that's right. You guessed it, that's right. Jimmy Kimmel. You're so absurd because Brandon Carr is right on the money to pull those late night talk shows, or should we say daytime talk shows, to put in the trash bin or wherever it is. But because here's my observation about this one, because the FCC just remind the obligations, all these candidates in this equal opportunity. So who knows can be civilized? Well, is my understanding that Yesterday, it was Ash Wednesday, and Reverend Tony or Reverend Michael just put an ash on my forehead. And that means 40 days of Lent says stay away from Whoopi Goldberg, or should we say Whoopi Goldberg, or Stephen Colbert, or you, Jasmine Crockett, because you don't even get the message, do you? You might think it's so smart, do you? So who knows, can be civilized. But don't worry, I will analyze this. You guessed it. Later on today and tomorrow's, you guessed it, Blaze Nation Thursdays and Friday Night Blaze Nation podcasts from Angel Song Productions and Spreaker Studios. And that's did I say Spreaker Studios? Yeah, whatever. Well, like I said, Blaze Nation Thursdays, and so is, you guessed it, Friday Night Blaze Nation podcast from Angel Song Productions. And I will do this at Zozo Coffee House today and tomorrow. And guess what's gonna be snow? Oh wow, this is so ridiculous. But don't worry, the weekend starts here with a little bit of sunny, as far as we're concerned. Trust me, I know what we're doing from now on. And don't forget these two websites. Yeah, that's right. You guessed it. LH Music's LH Music times 6.wixsite.com, and so is Friday Night Blaze Station Podcast.weebly.com for these two websites. And like I said, if you miss these two podcasts, you should listen to it, or should we say, download it or listen to it as well. You know what that means. iHeartRadio app, all the way up to Apple Podcasts, and so is podcast distributors for these two podcasts, as far as we're concerned. And like I said, I will do this Saturday for Saturday Night Blaze Nation website from Saturday Night Blaze Nation website. Like I said, Saturday Night Blaze Nation.weebly.com, and so is my Facebook page as well. Trust me. Oh God. So like I said, I'm analyzing these three things you don't want to know about that, as far as we're concerned. Okay, so moving right along about this, guess that this pure bigotry, or should we say, bigotry, CNN among those Christian nationalism, election narrative teas and all that stuff, which I'll be getting inside that as well. And the continuation of the Epstein files has been confirming this Pizzagate theory, according to New York Magazine contributor. How dumb and stupid can you be? And I have no objection whatsoever. And here's my observation about this. Here's the thing, because President's Day is last Monday, and so that means I'm at rehearsal at Resurrection. So who knows to be civilized about this? And I have no clue whatsoever. So this Sunday, I'll be ready to sing with my Resurrection singers. And if you, of course, you check the Facebook page and all that stuff about Soul Food Sunday at Resurrection. These two speakers about this. And you know why? Because it pays to be nice to people, whatever it is. So, who knows? Give us a slice. And finally, what do we learn about this one? Ash Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. Like I said, Reverend Michael put an ash on my forehead. Well, you would not believe my eyes and ears. So here's my warning for you. Fasting is obligatory, could be completed in 18 years, until the beginning of their 60 of age. Well, who knows? So what if you fasting about this one? Well, if you read the Bible scriptures about fasting and all that, you know what I'm talking about. Because fasting allows to, one full meal and all that, and observation and all that. That's Lenten regulations. If I told you that Fish Fridays is up for grabs after this winter storm is over with, it's done. Oh Lord have mercy. You might think it's so smart about that. Well, who knows? Can be civilized. And finally, finally, you might think it's so smart about winter. Yeah, it's back to the snow versus rain or anything else can be civilized or whatever. Trust me, I know what I'm doing, but who knows? Anyways, I hope so. Because you know why? It pays to be nice to people or whatever. So bundle up, wear your coat, wear your hat, your gloves, your scarves, and anything else. Because it's gonna be over about tomorrow. If I make it over to the library or Zozo Coffee House, if you know what I'm talking about, if I could. So who knows? Well, that's it for what do we learn for this week. So who knows? Because like I said before, I'll see you at. You better be. So I'll see you. Yes, at Zozo Coffee House at 14th and Jones Street for doing this Blaze Nation Thursdays and Friday night Blaze Nation podcasts from Angels on Productions, and you know what that means. It's gonna be huge. And don't forget my Everyday Agenda podcast. There you go. You guessed it. Angel Song Productions and Spreaker Studios talk about Ash Wednesday and all that stuff. And I will do this weekend, today, tomorrow, and Saturday at Zozo Coffee House. And you check the website as these three websites you all know by now from wixsite.com. One is Blaze Nation Thursdays, and the other one is Everyday Agenda Podcast. You know what I'm talking about website. And so is these, two We Believe websites. It's got to be, yeah, Friday Night Blaze Nation podcast. .weebly.com, and so it's Saturday Night Blaze Nation. .weebly.com, and these two are Facebook pages of mine. So trust me about that as far as we're concerned. And if you missed these three podcasts, why all of you, please just download and learn and listen to it. Trust me, on the iHeartRadio app, all the way up to Apple Podcasts and podcast distributors. And like I said, you're inside my world because I'm back on Monday for LHMusic's World at lhmusicsworld.weebly.com, and so it's Facebook page as well. Anyways, I'll be back next Thursday for another edition of What Do We Learn from YouTube Studios, and I'll be back as well. I'll see you next Thursday, and I'm signing off from LH Music. Take care. Adios, amigos.